just organic pumpkin pie spice. And then we're going to put this in the fridge and let him enjoy this when he gets home. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the Hobby Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Heather. So yesterday was the 31st, and a lot of you know we don't celebrate that day. So since we didn't celebrate that day, my boys painted pumpkins, and my one made a God only knows pumpkin, and then my husband and my youngest made a donut pumpkin, which is really cute. But me and the youngest this morning, while the guys are out deer hunting, decided he wanted to make cookies with mommy, so he's been doing cookies and watching Christmas movies.
Yeah.
But we're going to surprise my husband, and we are going to make him a pumpkin keto boy. Alrighty, so in my KitchenAid, I want to add 2 blocks of cream cheese. Each block is 8 ounces, and you need 16 ounces of cream cheese to do this. This is a no-bake recipe. Just gets put in the fridge to chill. If you wanted to make a graham cracker crust, you could. But he can't have that on the diet he's on, so we're going to make it crustless. Holidays are coming up, and he deserves to have himself a treat as well. And I figured, why not? And here making the boys cookies. So why not make him a nice cheesecake? So what did you guys do for harvest, or what did you do yesterday? I picked little man up from school. He had a party at school, a harvest party. That's what they do at the schools. And I went to his party, played bingo with them, and then we come home, and then Daddy got home, and then we did our pumpkins. I made cookies yesterday too. The boys ate them all, but it was a day that I let them have them, so I'm gonna try to get this one open. Alrighty, now that I got that open, it only took some muscle. I'm gonna go ahead and let my cream cheese just kind of soften up. I got it out about an hour and a half ago. So to my cream cheese mixture, I want to add 15 ounces of pumpkin. So I'm just going to add this whole jar. And this is my pumpkin puree from 2022. It smells amazing. I love canning my own homemade pumpkin. We're probably at the end of our pumpkin puree that I canned. But when I canned them, I canned so much, and now I'm going to have to can a bunch more. I try to can enough for a year or two. I try to hit the 2-year mark. But this was from 2022, so it's been about 3 years. We're going to go ahead and let that mix up. Alrighty, to our mixture we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and this is homemade vanilla extract. I make my own homemade vanilla extract with Madagascar vanilla beans. And then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. And then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And you could use whatever salt you want. It's just what you have on hand. And then I'm using 1 cup of the Swerve confectioner sugar. But you can use regular, if that's what you want to use. And then we go ahead and get this mixed. Well, I about made a big mistake. You need 1 cup of heavy cream. I was like, looking at it, I'm like, this looks a little bit too thick. So yes, don't forget your heavy cream. I go through a lot of heavy cream. I'll go ahead and let that mix up probably for about 4-ish minutes until all the ingredients are well incorporated with one another. Alright, so now we got this nice and mixed. Just gonna go ahead and run my spatula around it. Make sure we got all the pumpkin stuff and all the cream cheese off the sides mixed in really well. There's one thing I do spoil him every once in a while when he comes home when the holidays are here, or just to spoil him. Sometimes I'll make him a carnivore lemon cheesecake because he also loves that one. So sometimes I will make him that one too. But I am making him a pumpkin one since November. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all this in my lovely cornstone dish. And then I'll put this in the fridge and it'll be ready for him to have whenever he gets home from hunting. But I think I'm going to add some extra delightfulness to it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put sugar-free Cool Whip on top as well. But it smells amazing. It tastes amazing. This is one of my favorite things that I make him. Alrighty, so I got out one of these sugar-free whipped toppings. I'm going to go ahead and put this on top, just as a little extra surprise for him. I usually do make homemade Cool Whip or whipped topping with heavy cream. But since I bought a bunch of these because they were on sale, I might as well just do it this way. And I'll go ahead and take this little bit of pumpkin that's on the spatula and mix it in. That way, the whipped topping also has pumpkin in it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right on top. And I will keep those containers for Thanksgiving to put leftovers in to send home with people. Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna get some pumpkin pie spice and sprinkle on top of it just to give it a little bit of color. And that's just organic pumpkin pie spice. And then we're gonna put this in the fridge and let him enjoy this when he gets home. Alrighty friends, so I gotta get this lovely pile of dishes washed up. I don't have a dishwasher. When we started remodeling my kitchen, I said I don't want a dishwasher and took it out because I'd rather wash stuff by hand, because to me it gets cleaner if you wash it by hand. So I am gonna go ahead and get that cleaned up, and then I'm gonna see what little man wants to do. It's something about he wanted to make another kind of cookies. So let me see what he wants to do. He's having some one-on-one time with mama this morning. Yeah, but I thank you for coming along. I thank you for watching my videos. If you could, hit that like and that subscribe button. But until next time, friends, bye.